Hey Olia, this is Sachi Kumara Nimaidas, and yeah, I'm just recording this with a view to sharing how we can create the special evening for the Landmark Forum tickets and send them to Sumit for printing. So I created a little mind map, and so this is it. So here, just to create the context, so the idea is that in creating this short little video is that it could be something that's useful for training team members or for training ourselves for how to fulfill on different things that we need to do as part of the office management team, and that it could be shared on the blog. And just to note as well that Rob has mentioned that we're not allowed to watch YouTube videos at the center because it takes up the Wi-Fi, so it might be easier to watch it on your mobile phone. So that's just something that I just needed to address there. So here, starting with the end, so the end in mind is that what we basically want to do is send Sumit, who's the printer, an email with PDFs that he can print out, that he can print for us for the tickets for the special evening, and we need to do that by about I don't know, like 1 or 2 o'clock or something like that, so that he can have them back for us for the special evening this evening, Wednesday. So that's the starting with the end in mind. What we're creating is PDF to send to Sumit. Excuse me. To send to Sumit, and we need to do that, as I say, by about 2 o'clock. So how to do that is in the assisting drive, the Y drive. There's a folder. We know the assisting drive because we go there. Office management is part of that. There's a folder there, office management, but in this instance we're looking for the SELF folder, and within that I think we'll see 2019, and then within that we'll see London and we'll see Dublin, and then we'll also see July. So basically to navigate to those, so we're printing special tickets for London and for Dublin. That's what we're doing this time, and as I say, they're under the special evening to the Landmark Forum directory. So fortunately, in this instance, the tickets were made yesterday, so we're not having to start exactly from scratch. So that's good. So then, when you look in the special evening Landmark Forum directory here under London, Dublin, July 2019 July, and then you find it, then how I've ordered it is that the highest version is the one that we want. So for example, if you look under Dublin July, you'll see ticket. It'll say ticket, and then there'll be like version 0.1, 0.2, etc. So whichever the highest number is, if it's version 5 is the highest, that's the latest version, which means the one with with less errors or no errors. And similarly Postcard. So we're going to send a ticket excuse me, we're going to send a ticket and a postcard, and we're looking for the one with the highest version in the directory. So that's that. Then what we want to do is print out the ticket, and when we're printing out the ticket, it has 2 sides, so we need to choose the duplex properties in the printer so that it prints 2-sided. So that's just so that we can get the proofing. Great. So now once we've got these tickets and they're printed out, we just need to print them now. because they've fortunately, as I say here, they've already been made. So we just need to print them from this directory. And then once we've got them printed, we need to get them proofed by at least 3 people. So that could be, for example, Rob, Shazia and Pip. They just need to look over it and see that there are no errors in there, that the dates of the special evening, who's leading it, and the venue, that everything's correct, that there are no spelling mistakes or no errors, which I did a little bit last night, but we just need to finally do that before we send them off. When I say I did a little bit last night, we actually did quite a few. We checked in with a few, so they should be good to go right now with the highest version, whichever the highest version is there, which is the last one that I did last night, should be good to go. And we just need to send that, we just need to check it off with them, make sure that there are no final mistakes, and send it off. If it does need editing, if there's a typo, if there's a comma in the wrong place, or if there's a date missing or something, then obviously we need to edit that Word document. And if you can save it, if we do need to edit it, then maybe save it as a different version. So if you made if you needed to edit it, then save it as version 0.6 or whatever. That's just obvious. Then we're nearly finished. So then once we've done that, we've printed it out from the directory, the latest version. We've taken it to Pip, Shazia and Rob, and we've checked in with them. Oh, excuse me, to see that it's okay. Then we're ready to go. We've done any editing, and we're ready to go. So the final thing is to create the PDF. So now the computer that we normally use near the telephone doesn't have this functionality, but the other computer does, the one nearer the window. So if you log into that computer nearer the window, you can print out these Word documents. You need to close them firstly on the computer near the telephone, so that you can open them up on the other computer. So say once you've saved them, close them. So if you open them up on the excuse me, I hope this is communicating. So if you open them up on the computer nearer the window, as the latest version, the Word document, when you go to print, here you would normally just print them. When you choose the printer, there's an option there to export, to print it as a PDF. So you basically just take the Word document, go File, Print, and then there'll be an option there when you look in the list of printers, to print it to a PDF. So that's what we're going to do for each of those. Excuse me. A ticket and a postcard for Dublin, a ticket and a postcard for London. So to print those as PDFs, and then with that we're going to email Sumit, and to get Sumit's email address, we can get that from Shazia, and maybe even Shazia could send the email, but we can get the email from Shazia or ask her to email Sumit. And then we're going to attach the PDFs and request Dublin tickets and postcard, and London tickets and postcards, and to find the quantity. I think it's usually about 1,000 tickets for London, and about 400 postcards, but Pip should be able to give us the accurate number for that. So obviously when we're emailing Sumit and requesting the tickets and the postcards, we need to tell him how many we need to order. So if we can just find that from Pip, that should be us good to go. So that's my little mind map about the special evening about the Landmark Forum. And as I say, it's a kind of experiment in training videos, but the idea is that it could be a useful way of training anybody to be able to fulfill on the various things that we need to do around the office. Okay.